Feeling socially anxious is a universal human experience, a sign that your brain is functioning as it should, and a reminder that you're far from alone. Social anxiety isn't a flaw, it's a signal of your humanity, a testament to your desire to connect meaningfully in a world that thrives on relationships. The journey to overcoming this anxiety and building stronger social connections lies in understanding that social skills, much like physical muscles, can be trained, refined, and strengthened over time. Every interaction, no matter how small, is an opportunity to grow, and with the right approach, you can transform awkward moments into stepping stones toward confidence and authentic connection. In an era where digital communication and hybrid social environments dominate, mastering these skills is more relevant than ever, blending timeless human psychology with modern tools and trends. Social skills operate like physical muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they become. This isn't just a motivational metaphor, but a neurological reality. When you engage in conversations, your brain forms new neural pathways, reinforcing them with each interaction. Think of a basic conversation as a bicep curl. Initially, it may feel awkward or uncoordinated, but each attempt builds new connections in your brain. Starting small is key. Break social skills into micro skills. Making eye contact is one rep, asking a follow-up question is another, and sharing a relevant story is yet another. Each micro skill strengthens your social muscle. However, like physical exercise, proper form and recovery time are essential. Trying to become a social master overnight is akin to lifting heavy weights without training. You risk burnout. Instead, practice 5-minute conversations, focus on one micro skill at a time, and celebrate small wins. In 2025, with social platforms like X amplifying brief, impactful interactions, these micro skills are critical for standing out in both virtual and in-person settings. Unlike physical muscles, social skills have no ceiling. They can grow indefinitely, and every interaction is a chance to build strength. The most powerful social skill isn't speaking, but listening. Specifically, adhering to the 70-30 rule, where you listen for 70% of the conversation and speak for only 30%. Research on effective conversationalists confirms this balance creates rewarding interactions. When you let someone share about themselves, their brain releases dopamine, akin to the pleasure of eating favorite foods or receiving rewards. True listening goes beyond silence. It requires full focus on their words, tone, and meaning without planning your response. This level of attention is rare in today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, making it a superpower. Notice subtle cues. A change in voice pitch, a shift in energy, or emphasized words reveal what matters most to them. In digital spaces, this translates to thoughtful responses and timely reactions on platforms like X, where quick, attentive replies build trust. People remember conversations where they felt truly understood, forging deeper connections than most ever experience. Curiosity is another social superpower, transforming interactions by shifting your focus from self-consciousness to genuine interest in others. Every person is a unique library of experiences, and curiosity is the key to unlocking their stories. Instead of generic questions like, "How was your day?" ask, "What was the most interesting part of your day?" Such questions spark enthusiasm and invite authentic responses. In 2025, where AI-driven personalization shapes online interactions, tailoring questions to someone's interests, discovered through posts or profiles, enhances this effect. Curiosity creates a virtuous cycle. The more interested you are, the more you learn, fueling further curiosity. This shift dissolves social anxiety as your brain becomes too engaged in discovery to dwell on self-doubt. By treating each person as a treasure trove of insights, you build connections that feel effortless and profound. Curiosity is another social superpower, transforming interactions by shifting your focus from self-consciousness to genuine interest in others. Every person is a unique library of experiences, and curiosity is the key to unlocking their stories. Curiosity is a transformative social superpower that shifts your focus from self-doubt to genuine interest, unlocking profound connections. Every person is a unique repository of experiences, and curiosity is the key to exploring their stories. Instead of asking generic questions like, "How was your day?" Opt for specific, engaging ones like, what was the most exciting moment of your day? These questions ignite enthusiasm and invite authentic responses, fostering deeper dialogue. In 2025, where AI-driven personalization dominates platforms like X, tailoring questions to someone's interests, gleaned from their posts or profiles, amplifies this effect. Curiosity creates a self-reinforcing cycle. The more you engage, the more you discover, fueling further interest. This mental shift dissolves social anxiety as your brain becomes captivated by exploration rather than self-consciousness. By viewing each person as a treasure trove of insights, you forge connections that feel effortless, meaningful, and enduring, setting the stage for authentic relationships in both digital and physical realms. The question funnel is a strategic conversational tool that mirrors the natural progression of trust in relationships. Begin with broad, fact-based questions such as, what do you do for a living? Then move to opinions with, what inspired you to pursue that career? Finally, delve into feelings and experiences with, what's the most fulfilling part of your work? This gradual deepening ensures conversations flow naturally, building rapport without forcing intimacy. Enhance this with the memory palace technique. Mentally assign key details to rooms in an imaginary house, their job in the living room, their hobbies in the kitchen. Recalling specifics later, like, how was that hiking trip you planned? Astonishes people, strengthening bonds. In 2025, AI-powered note-taking apps, like those integrated with productivity suites, can support this, but the human touch of remembering details remains unmatched. This approach, blending technology and empathy, creates lasting impressions in personal and professional interactions, making you a memorable connector. The echo effect harnesses your brain's innate ability to synchronize, fostering rapport through subtle mirroring of body language, tone, and energy. If someone speaks softly, lower your volume. If they're animated, gradually match their enthusiasm. These micro-adjustments signal safety, building trust unconsciously. In virtual environments, this translates to aligning response styles, swift replies for dynamic X threads, or thoughtful comments for deeper discussions. Unlike imitation, this is about natural harmony, a skill perfected by leaders in 2025's hybrid settings who seamlessly bridge in-person and online engagement. By aligning your energy, you create a sense of unity that feels instinctive, enhancing connections across contexts. This technique, rooted in neuroscience, transforms interactions into powerful, trust-building moments, whether in a coffee shop or a virtual meeting. Social momentum, akin to physical inertia, makes consistent social practice easier over time. Small, regular interactions, like greeting neighbors or brief chats with coworkers, build more skill than sporadic, high-stakes events. Your brain thrives on this regularity, warming up like an engine after a cold start. In 2025, with remote work and digital communities flourishing, low-pressure interactions on platforms like X or in co-working spaces are ideal momentum builders. These micro-exchanges reduce the friction of re-entering social situations, creating a compounding effect where small efforts yield significant growth in confidence and skill. By prioritizing daily connections, you cultivate a dynamic social rhythm, ensuring you're always ready to engage authentically and effectively in an increasingly connected world.